No one wants to be labeled.
No one wants to be judged.
No one wants to be bullied.
Everyone wants to be loved.
Bullying takes over the lives of millions of teens and children every day. Kids live in fear of constant torment, humiliation, and physical abuse from their peers. It is estimated that 1 in 7 students is either a bully or a victim of bullying. Bullying has impacted people's lives in all aspects, even as they grow older. Imagine being called this.
Fake. Ugly.
Try hard.
Fat.
Loser.
Queer.
Fag.
Brace face.
Idiot.
Every day for years on end. This kind of treatment can make you feel worthless, unwanted, or just feeling like you want to end it all. No one should be made to feel this way. Thankfully, there are defenders fighting against bullying. One of the most notable defenders is Jamie Nabozny. Jamie Nabozny doesn't have this passion for fighting bullies for no reason. He too, like many others, was a victim. His experience started in 7th grade with verbal abuse from classmates where kids would call him faggot and queer because of his sexual orientation. Jamie went to school officials for help, but they wouldn't listen to him and only made the problem worse. One of his principals is quoted saying, "Jamie, if you were going to act so openly gay, these kind of things are going to happen to you." Unfortunately, this was the type of ignorance that he dealt with every day. Because of this, many times during his high school career, Jamie attempted to commit suicide. Homosexual youth account for 30% of all completed suicide among youth, and Jamie very well could have been the next one. Jamie envisioned his high school years better than they had been. 3 weeks into freshman year, he was pushed into a urinal and urinated on in the school bathroom. The most serious of his physical attacks occurred when he was hiding before school in the library. Some boys came up to him and viciously kicked him for up to 10 minutes until a librarian happened to see what was going on. A few days later, Jamie was rushed to the hospital for emergency abdominal surgery because of internal bleeding suffered from the attack. After Jamie left high school, he was still haunted by the emotional and physical wounds suffered from bullying. In college, he was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. Because of his experiences, he wanted to take action against his school to stand up for students everywhere. After his first try was unsuccessful, Lambda Legal took over the case. Once they took over, Jamie got a fraction of the closure he so rightfully deserved. Other than a sum of money, he also finally got the chance to participate in a graduation ceremony at his school. Jamie says, "I was robbed of the chance to graduate by my school because they didn't respond to the harassment. I want that chance back." Today, Jamie travels around and advocates anti-bullying and gay rights. He visits schools and other organizations and speaks. Other defenders whose work were duly noted in the fight for gay rights and anti-bullying include Harvey Milk, Steve Van Deen, and various other popular celebrities. These defenders all believe in protecting the right to equality before the law, freedom from discrimination, right to education, and freedom of opinion and information as established by the United Nations and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Not only single people, but there are countless organizations that support the fight to stop bullying. At Skaneateles High School, the program Be Cool, Not Cruel is a program where high school students speak to 6th graders about bullying and its harmful effects on people.
Bullying is physical, mental, or social abuse on someone.
It's any kind of oppression on anyone.
How do you prevent bullying? I think the most important thing is that kids together and adults and everybody, we've just got to start caring about each other and caring about how we treat one another and kind of standing up when you see something that you don't think is right.
You should definitely stand up for the person or tell a teacher or just do something that you feel comfortable doing about it.
You can stop bullying by standing up for someone when you see them being bullied or pushed in the hall or, anything like that. Just step up and say, "Hey, stop bullying."
Take a stand.
For everyone who can't,
For everyone who wants to.
and for everyone who needs you.
Bullying isn't just something that you get over.
It's a serious problem among all ages.
because school officials don't pay attention to the problem and people aren't being educated against it.
And it affects the mental and physical health of the victims for the rest of their lives.
It doesn't have to be this way forever.
You
Can make a change
for yourself
and for others.
You say sit down, it's just a talk. He smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on through some sort of window to your right.